It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. Time for some drinking and some tooling. My name is Mike, and I will be your captain. So tonight, we're going to go back to doing a wallet. We're going to tool a bifold. Tonight's theme is Star Wars, my favorite. We're going to do a little bit of everybody's favorite bounty hunter, and that would be Boba Fett. So we're going to do it with a little kind of a tattoo flash kind of twist. It'll be the traditional Boba Fett helmet with like a skull and crossbones. It'll have the two bones crossed, and on the back we're going to have we'll have the insignia on the back of Boba Fett. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. I don't have the project done we started last week, which was Batman. I've got most of it done, but it's not completed, so you don't want to look at it yet. You want to hold off on that? Don't want to look at it. But what we can look at is what we're drinking tonight. So tonight we are drinking another selection from New Belgium called Citradelic. It's a Tangerine IPA. It's really hoppy, really citrusy and fruity, but it's pretty darn refreshing. It's going to be going down pretty good here in the Learned Lab tonight. So let's take a look at that. So we stare into my bright light. We'll be sipping on this Tangerine IPA. And we'll take a look here. This is what we're going to be tooling tonight. Just your classic Boba Fett helmet. And then on the other side will be the insignia. This will be on the back. This will be on the front. So, without further ado, we'll get this camera in place and we'll get that top popped off of there, and we'll get to cutting here.
Breaking ball strike. Up and gave up on it. That's 1-2. Home run by Pham, and then strikeouts for Garcia and DeYoung. 1-2 on Huffman. Huffman is trying to extend the inning. A swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Huffman runs to first as well. Makes it a strikeout 2-3. Struck out the side.
Oh.
After throwing 12 pitches.
Woo!
And then a home run. We're halfway through the game.
Oh, you bet that sucker's hopping. That's good.
Listen up, Cardinals fans. Subway restaurants invite you to play along with the Subway 6th inning special. At today's game, when the Cardinals score in the 6th inning, we'll reveal the secret word for you to text to score a great deal from Subway restaurants. It's the 6th inning special, only from Subway. Text to score a great deal from Subway restaurants. Limited time only at participating restaurants. Express written consent required for SMS program.
Your life is a daily planner page, filled to the minute, with no time for the flu, your kid's soccer injury, or a long wait in the ER. Mercy Urgent Care is open 7 days a week, and most evenings, staffed by experienced Mercy physicians, ready to treat those unplanned health events and get you back on schedule. Visit mercy.net/STL-Urgent for locations and hours. Go to mercy.net/STL-Urgent. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Fans are always looking for unique bobbleheads, and the Cardinals are providing one coming up Saturday, June 24th, when they host the Pirates. It's the Bob Gibson bobblehead, part one of a two-part Final Out bobblehead series, presented by AT&T. It commemorates the final out of the '67 World Series. But wait, it's only part one of the set. Check out July promotions to complete your championship battery. Part one with Bob Gibson on June 24th. Tickets available at cardinals.com/.
When it comes to banking, you have a choice to make. You can go big, or you can go local. Or you can go to Central Bank and get a world of possibilities with Central Bank. Strongly. .net. Member FDIC.
If the Cardinals are going to come back in this game, they're going to need terrific relief work, and they have to put up some zeros. 5-1
check to scoreless innings. But Edubre Ramos turned out to be the losing pitcher, giving up 2 runs. Casey Bean gave up 5 runs, 4 earned. And Garcia was able to come on and get the last out in the 11th inning. So if the Cardinals can put up some zeros, go to work against the bullpen here in just a while, there's a chance to come back in this one, down by 4 runs. Lions throws strike 1 over to Mikel Franco. Got a left-handed pitcher out of Oklahoma State. Franco's been on base 2 times, 1 for 2, run scored, and an RBI. He takes a pitch low.
If the Cardinals bullpen doesn't do their job last night, the Cardinals don't win the game. The only reason it went to the 11th inning is because Cecil, Rosenthal, Segrist, O, and Tui Vailala all put up 0.
Here's a ball that's belted out of here, foul, off the facing of the second level down the left field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Franco. Has 5 RBIs over his last 23 at-bats.
I'd like to know the miles per hour off of that bat, but I don't think anybody saw that baseball was hit so hard. I think it registered.
Curveball down and in. Franco kicks out of the way, 2-2. The exit velocity was faster than the speed of sound.
But as pitchers like to say, you know what that was, John?
It was a strike.
It was a strike. That's it. Don't worry about it. It's just a strike.
Here's the pitch to Franco. Foul ball to the shortstop. The Young plays a chest high hop. Throws high. Carpenter comes off the bat, but he kicks first. Franco is out, 6-3. Well, Double Herrera's been on 2 times. A 2-run double and a force play with a stolen base. Herrera takes his time coming up to the plate. A 5-game inning streak for Herrera. 8 out of 21 during that time.
Tommy Phan's home run, the Cardinals have now homered in 10 straight games. And of course, they've got more work to do, still trailing by 4 as the Phillies bat in the 5th.
Here's a curveball taken a little bit low, ball 1. That's a good pitch.
Do I seem frustrated by that low strike zone not being called correctly?
Well, Ricky, they're not going to call strikes. We're going to have walk-a-thons and 4-hour bloggings. Here's a pitch in for a strike. That's up just a little bit, 1-1. It's obvious baseball wants more runs. Baseballs are flying out of ballparks. Here's a fastball. That's a strike ball. 1-2 the count. 1-2 on Odubel Herrera. Pitch from Tyler Lyon. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I'll say, and sometimes I say a guy's numbers are a lot worse than maybe he really pitched. I would not say that about Michael Walker. I don't think he pitched very well at all here tonight. But I will say, and it's not an excuse, he didn't pitch well, but certainly did not benefit from not getting the low strike call.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Ball back to the screen. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the St. Louis Cardinals, LLC. May not be used or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the St. Louis Cardinals. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen on Great Law Firm. The 2-2 pitch coming up here for Herrera. Bounding ball to third. Hit high hop for Jerko, and he throws him out. 2 ground ball outs for Tyler Lyons, leading to Freddie Galvis. Galvis is 0 for 2, 0 for his last 8. Galvis has 5 hits in his last 23 at-bats. But he can pick it at shortstop.
Oh, man, that's good.
John, we said earlier, this is the first day of summer, and we, of course, have a lot of friends in Arizona, and we feel for the temperature that they're dealing with there.
So tonight, we'll shout it out again. Citradelic from New Belgium.
20 degrees on the thermometer there.
There's ball 1.
A pretty tart and tasty
Next Monday night.
IPA offering
We'll have to get ready for that.
out of Colorado.
It's going to cool down very much. Expect the temperature to be 110 to
Guess I shoved that forward a little bit long there. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Outside part of the plate, and that's about what it is this time of year.
Welcome to summer.
But it will be nice and cool inside. The lid closed on the ballpark. Ground ball, fair, past the diving jet, Jerk going down His throw in the second is a little late. Galvis has a 2-out double, giving Knapp a chance here at the bottom of the 5th inning.
One of the things that speed will do for a hitter to make him a better hitter is you end up drawing the infield in, which happened with Jerko, the third baseman. He's even with the bag, so that cuts down on his range, and that allows the ball to get through. And Tommy Pham did everything he could do to get that ball in quickly. He's playing a very good left field here tonight. He threw a runner out at the plate. He hustled to get to that ball as quick as he can to make a, well, at least he made it interesting at second with Galvin.
Intentional walk. Andrew Knapp is told take first base. First and second, 2 outs, and Nick Pivetta, the pitcher, will step in. Pivetta picked up his second hit of the year and scored one of the 2 runs in the 4th inning. He looks at a ball low from time of line.
Intentional walk change has kind of grown on me, and I'm kind of apathetic about it now. I don't really mind them just sending the guy down to first base. It doesn't really seem to change the game for me, as far as I'm concerned.
The 2 on, 2 outs, the pitch. A strike on the outside part of the plate. But if you're going to speed up the game, umpires have to call pitches over the plate strikes.
100% true.
Here's a swing and a miss. Pivetta couldn't hold up. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 on with 2 outs in the 5th inning. Lyons is trying to get his team back in the batter's box. The top of the order will be up in the 6th inning. The pitch, swing and a miss. Lyons leaves 2 on. We go to the 6th. 5-1 Philadelphia.
St. Louis is more than baseball. Take us out of town. Shows at the Municipal Riverfront. Enjoy some coffee and urban chestnut heaven. Near the museum. The butterfly house earns its name. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and we get around the Cardinal game.
Catch all the fun at ExploreStLouis.com. Switch to Sprint to get 4 lines of unlimited for just $22.50 per month per line. That's 50% off Verizon and AT&T unlimited rates for a family of 4. And for a limited time, your 5th line is free. It's our best deal on unlimited, which works for you. But to make it work even better for you on radio, I'm going to read it with a robot filter that makes my voice sound cool. Switch your Sprint and get 4 lines for just $22.50 per month per line. That's 50% off Verizon and AT&T unlimited rates for a family of 4. And for a limited time, your 5th line is free. It's our best deal on unlimited. It's the best price for fully featured unlimited on the national carriers with HD video and 10 gigabytes of mobile hotspots. Call 1-800-SPRINT1 or visit sprint.com/unlimited. Receiving still $6.30 and $60 line, $140 line, $230 line, streamable monthly with access surcharges. Roaming screen video page T1080p. This is 1.5 megabits per second. Gain of 8 megabits per second. Subject to credit for bill activation. Further network use rules and data organization. Savings claim compared to advertised Verizon unlimited and AT&T unlimited plus rates for 4 lines at 517 Various species different coverage offered on every restrictions apply.
How do you see the world? At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into everyday miracles. Like riding my bike. Breaking boards. Hugging my mom. Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child who can help, call 1-800-850-2960 or visit ShrinersHospitalsForChildren.org/St. Louis.
Pivetta gets all the time he needs to warm up here as he made the last out in the bottom half of inning number 5. So it's going to be Carpenter, Fowler, and Piscotti coming up with the Cardinals trailing by 4. Coming up Friday, June 30th, Budweiser is providing 30,000 fans ages 21 and older a 1967 World Series Championship beer stein. The stein highlights the 50th anniversary of the Cardinals World Series victory over the Boston Red Sox. So get your tickets at cardinals.com/promotions. What is going on down there?
Well, we have something odd going on. We've got our umpire is actually on the headsets talking to New York, and Mike McKinney walked over. Actually, somebody from the stadium personnel went and talked to the umpire, and then he got on the headphones. Our home plate umpire is talking to Pete Buchanan, and not really sure what's going on. I don't recall any crazy play that was going on there in the 5th inning that would lead to this kind of conversation. Maybe some discussion about maybe the pitching change not being announced or something? It's all like, I'm just guessing at the moment. But the umpire is now conferring at home plate after talking to New York. And they all say thumbs up, everything's okay. So we thought everything was okay to begin with.
So the second base umpire, Dan Iasonia, the crew chief, said something to Nick Pavetta. They exchanged pleasantries, and Iasonia goes to the right center field grass, getting ready for the Cardinal leadoff man in the sixth inning, Matt Carpenter. Carpenter's 0 for 2. He takes a pitch for a strike on the inside corner. Matt has a fly ball to left field and a foul ball down the right field line. Great catch by Aaron Altair, reaching up above the padding on the sidewall to take it at bat, or pin it at bat on Carpenter. To take an opportunity away from the Cardinal leadoff man. There's a ball high and outside, 1-1.
Maybe something to do with the clock since Pavetta made the last out, giving him enough time to get ready. That's all I can think of.
Here's the sidestep, the kick, the pitch. Carpenter looks at a ball low and inside, 2-1. The pitch count for Pavetta was moving up thanks to Tommy Pham. It's over 90 now, 91. Pham had a 12-pitch at bat, hit a home run. The 2-1, low strike call. Why call that now? Hasn't been a strike all night. 2-2 on Carpenter. Pavetta with the kick and the pitch. Strike 3 called, and Carpenter looks at the home plate umpire, Trip Gibson. 10 strikeouts for Nick Pavetta.
Carpenter's not happy with the call. They're both strikes. Both those pitches were strikes.
But Michael Walker wasn't getting those calls.
I think that's his point.
Why call them now if they're not strikes in the first 5 innings of the game? Here's Dexter Fowler, called third strike and a ground out. The pitch from Pavetta, a swing, and the ball is looped to Galvis, 2 down. The shortstop makes the catch. A strikeout, a pop out, and Stephen Piscotty making his way to home plate. Fowler just barely dropped the bat when Galvis made the catch. 5-1, the Phillies about hit the Cardinals 10-3, and the Cardinals have made 2 errors. And the errors have hurt. Both errors on Greg Garcia. He's playing tonight. Here's Piscotty with a high fly ball down the left field line, going foul and out of play. 1 strike. Steven is 0 for 2. In the series, he has 1 hit and 7 at-bats, and that was a double, giving the Cardinals the lead in the 11th inning last night. Right-hander against right-hander. Pavetta with the pitch. Slider outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a pitch the Cardinals were chasing and chasing and chasing in the early innings. Fastball goes wide. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd have to believe this is his last inning. He's up close to 100 pitches, as you mentioned, with that last delivery at 97 now. And no matter what happens in this inning, Jerko leading off next inning if Piscotty makes an out, I would guess that Pete McCannon would go to his bullpen and not send the rookie back out.
The 2-1 pitch is high, ball 3. Well, it'd be nice to get on base here and give Jerko a shot. 3-1 on Stephen Piscotty. The pitch, swing and a miss, full count. Piscotty was trying to hit that one to center.
All right. Get a little water on this.
3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on. 2
And we'll get 2.
Only 3 hits tonight. 2 belong to Jerko, another a fan home run. So that'll looks in for the sign again from Andrew Knapp. The Philly catcher puts down the target, the 3-2 pitch. Up and in, ball 4, and Jerko will bat with 2 outs in the 6th. Walks just invite a team back into a game.
That is just the first walk for a guy who has been averaging 4.5 walks per 9 innings. Knapp out to talk to his pitcher. That was pitch number 100. And one of the things that has caused the pitch count to become such a big deal, John, is that people have studied it and they know one is injuries are more apt to happen after pitch number 100. That's not also have diminished results after a pitch.
Here's Jerko swinging, hitting it deep to right field. Back to the wall, and it is gone! A two-run homer for Jerko. Piscotty got Jerko to the plate with a 2-run walk, and the Cardinals trail 9-2 with 2 outs in the 6th.
All right.
Well, what else should I ask you?
You want a new pitcher? Well, you're probably not going to get it, actually. Bob McClure, the pitching coach, walking out to talk to Pavetta, and his fortunes have changed. You're right on it. Scotty earned the walk. Jerko certainly capable of going deep, and he does it again. The other 3 now against Pavetta. And Jerko with 11 home runs in the season, and the Cardinals will win this game. There's no question about it. Because we're in the 6th inning, at least with a couple of their relievers.
And a 2-run game. Now he's over 2. He hit the ball to the warning track in left center field. And he pulled that pitch a little bit. He's going to take it for the center fielder makes the catch. A walk and a homer. Nobody left. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Phillies' lead has been cut to 5-3.
Budweiser Brewery experience. Since 1852, it's been the original local St. Louis brewery. There you can take a free brewery tour, see the big museum, visit the guest shop, get your favorite taste of the world-famous Budweiser. Find out at BudweiserBrewery.com and experience the whole of Bud, where beer and friends are made. Find out.
Hello, I'm John Green. True Cardinals fans know a thing or two about road trips, and whether those roads lead you home or to a home game in the city, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for you. Where do you get around? Like pickup, tractor, or motor? Missouri Farm Bureau will customize your needs. Whenever you're at Missouri driver, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for you. The Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for you.
Hey, do you think the kids would want apple or orange juice out of me? Why are you looking at juice on your phone? I'm ordering online delivery from Schnucks. Schnucks delivers? They do now. I go online, pick out what I want, and get it It's so easy. Plus, Schnucks delivers anywhere. At home, at work, even at the Little League field. So we are on the way.
Fresh groceries. Be at your door in as little as an hour. You order from one shop, sign up at schnucksdelivery.com.
All right, today on Series Series, America's best-selling trucks for the 40th year in a row. On the line, Doris. Pretty cool. Yeah, Ford keeps coming up with amazing good things. 50 on top.
Give the other guys participation trophy.
Or not. Series Radio, home of America's best-selling trucks for 40 straight years.
Forest Park is a true mosaic of a place where 13 million annual visitors enjoy some of life's best moments or simply relax on a beautiful day. The Forever campaign is committed to raising private funds to preserve the park so we can all enjoy it forever. Visit theforevercampaign.org to see how you can help. Swing and a miss, a strike. Perkins has his first major league hit at Field in the 2nd inning, 1 out of 3. His first big start, he takes a curveball and it's 0-2. Leaving 2 men on. He needs to put up another 0 here. 5-3 Philadelphia. A swing and a foul off the end of that. Comes an off-speed pitch right to the leg. strikes out for the third time. 1 out of 6. Now Howie Kendrick. Kendrick was a double, a homer, 3 RBIs, and 2 walks against Walker. Over, not Butter High, call the ball. Lions rubs up the baseball. 3 runs in the first inning. The fourth of the fifth. Fastball, strike called, that looked high. 3-1 count on Kendrick. The Cardinals got a run on a Pham home run in the fifth. A walk and then a 2-run homer from Jerker in the sixth. Kendrick takes a strike with a curveball. 3-1, not 3-2. Kendrick is on base for the 4th time tonight. The second ball given up by Lions. The first one is a natural ball. He plays it Andrew Knapp, bringing the pitchers in. Now Aaron Altair. Altair single run scored. A fly out. A force play ground ball that drove in a run, and then Altair was thrown out. Tommy Joseph's base is still on field. Tommy Pham made a perfect bag into Yadier Molina. That's how the bottom of the 4th ended. Just 2 runs scored. Kendrick has 7 steals in 10 attempts.
Had to be a really good throw from Tommy Pham to end that 4th inning. Otherwise, the inning would have continued, another run across, and mount a little higher decline for the Cardinals.
There's a foul ball straight back. First pitch, 90-mile-an-hour fastball, and Altair was on it. But he couldn't center it. 1 strike to count.
Lions has an interesting repertoire. He has the plus curveball, and throw a changeup every once in a while. He throws the curveball at a couple of different speeds. His second fastball also effective. He doesn't throw particularly hard.
Lions pitches, it's a curve in the 3rd.
And it has a perfect delivery. The curveball is really his equalizer.
Lions would love a double play ball here from Altair, who's grounded into 6. Aaron Altair wearing uniform number 23. Hitting room on the right side in between Carpenter and Garcia. There's a pickoff, and the ball goes over Carpenter down the right field line. On to third base, Howie Kendrick. The Cardinals had Kendrick picked off. He broke for second on Lions move to first, and an E1 puts Kendrick on third. It's a stolen base and an E1. Let's pause for station identification on the Cardinals network.
It's Cardinal Baseball on KXR FM. 101.3 The Outlaw.
Wow, that's a big turn this inning. Instead of a runner at first, 1 out and a 1-1 count. Runner at third, 1 out. A 1-1 count on Altair. The pitch by Lions, a swing and a foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Lions could use a strikeout here.
All they really needed to do is play catch with Carpenter, and Matt Carpenter just needed to play catch with Paul DeYoung, and that would have been the second out. But Lions got a little bit excited, rushed the throw, and threw it way over the head of Carpenter, and errors have been a problem. They haven't been lately, but certainly tonight, 3 Cardinal errors have been an issue.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Check swing, just inside, 2-2. Altair almost went for the hard breaking ball down and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes, infield in tight in the middle. 1 step back for Jerker at third. Carpenter steps up to the edge of the grass. The pitch, a swing and a foul. It's still 2-2 on Altair with Tommy Joseph.
almost have to keep burying the curveball as they call Terry. Almost chased the pitch before. He threw another one. He fouled it off his front foot. You know, if you're Tyler Lyons, you got to let a guy with a curveball at this point. With the infield, you just have to throw it.
Lyons with the ball to his back, straight balls. They're at third, infield in, the 2-2 pitch, outside, full count. To a changeup. The wind is blowing out the center field. Lights are beginning to take effect. We're in the bottom of the sixth inning. The Phillies lead by 2, 5-3. Runner at third, one out. The pitch. Altair swings and goes down on strikes. Going for the hard breaking ball down and in. 3 strikeouts for Lyons, 2 this inning. Now the runner at third, Lyons has to go after Tommy Joseph. Joseph singled. Altair was going out the plate in the 4th inning.
That's where Tyler Lyons, you have to know who you are. Yali Molina also needs to know it. And you really don't care what he likes or doesn't like. That's why you just go with your strength. Nice job.
The pitch. Joseph takes a fastball strike. Joseph stood in there like he expected to see a breaking ball of some sort. Taking it away, it's 0-1. Joseph had a 14-game hitting streak down last night. The pitch. Inside, almost hit.
And you just have to really be focused at this moment. To say Yanni needs to be focused is maybe a silly thing to say because he always is. But with a breaking ball in the dirt, Lyons has such a strong, high spin rate on his breaking ball. It goes all over the place. So you have to smother anything in the dirt.
A 1-1 pitch. Hit fast lines up the middle of the infield. Dion gets good near second and throws out Joseph. Big strikeout of Altair, and then Joseph grounds out, leaving Kendrick at third. No runs, no hits. A walk, an error, and a man left at third. That's 8 stranded by the Phillies. Ricky Horton has the set when we come back to Philadelphia. The Cardinals trail by 2, 5-3.
We say we're Fox 5, but who are we really? We're the station you come to for life. For action, sense of adventure, drama, and sports. We're also the station for news and I.
Program on its brand new location. Springfield Leasing sold vehicles happen every day.
Who are we? We're Fox 5. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at fox5arvk.com.
Hi, Mike Shannon here. How would you like to cheer for the Cardinals this summer? We would like to help you with that by offering you ad price tickets. That's right, ad price tickets. All you have to do is donate to your local Goodwill, and you'll receive a scholarship for ad price tickets. That's a win-win for you and my friends at Goodwill. Find your local Goodwill at MERSgoodwill.org. Give hope, give local. Some restrictions apply.
Hey, Cardinals fans, you can win the 399
2017 Cardinals game.
Well, if you're just joining us,
St. Louis, if you're now Cardinals.com/.
tonight we are working on a Boba Fett inspired bifold,
Takes the first pitch low for a ball.
and we are drinking on
So it's Garcia.
Citradelic from New Belgium,
Ray Garcia, the batter.
what they're calling a Tangerine IPA,
Luis Garcia.
and it's super duper tasty.
On the season.
Out of
To the right
Fort Collins, Colorado.
handled easily by Kendrick. He throws out Greg Garcia. Two Cardinals are out here in the seventh inning. We saw Luis Garcia here last night. He came in to finish things off. He was the final pitcher that we saw. He came in for Casey Fiend, who struggled. As the Cardinals picked up 7 runs in the 11th inning. Paul Dion, for 2, he struck out twice. Fastball misses low and in, went off the plate. Bob Garcia. And the Cardinals have Jose Martinez in the on-deck circle. He will bat for Lions. And John Brea, just getting loose in the Cardinal bullpen. The right hand, he's been good. Garcia pitching to Dion. Next pitch, right down central for a strike. Luis Garcia is from the Dominican Republic. 30-year-old right-hander who's pitched the last 4 seasons up and down. Clean top of the 7th inning. Cardinals trailing. Well, 2-2. Ball hitting 2-7. Tonight, but the Cardinal defense has been from 3 Redbird errors. And they hadn't made any errors the last 3 weeks at all. But tonight, they struck out 3 times against the Phillies. Hitting in Philadelphia, it's 5-3 Phil.
This is a Budweiser beer. Smooth, crisp, Beechwood-aged beer. Brewed the hard way. No shortcuts. So when we wake up, it's you can brew the world around. This is the beer we'll drink. Things through. Great, big, amazing, life-changing things. Budweiser in the oven.
Citizens Bank Park. Edward Jones telling you what you need to hear, not just what you want to hear. Straight talk, honest conversation. It's another way Edward Jones' 13,000 financial advisors make sense of investing. By the way, if you ever tackled a game of Major League Baseball now, I haven't seen that up 4 minutes from last year to 3:05. All strikes. Here's a call. Front another strike. Define the strike zone always. Well, according to my little box here in my MLB app, we talk about that app throughout the year. It's got a lot of terrific things to it as an accompaniment to listening to Cardinal baseball on the Cardinal Radio Network. Always good to find out little odds and ends about players and stats when you get a box. And that box shows whether or not the pitcher is in the zone or not. And if these boxes are correct, as Herrera waves at the breaking ball from Lions, then there have been a number of low pitches that have been missed in this game. 1-2 to count to the left-handed batting Abdul Herrera. Tiger Lions has allowed just one hit in 2 1/3 innings, and he's walked a couple of batters. The next delivery, sliders bounce to the left side. It's going to be a tough play for DeYoung. You better hurry. He does, and not in time to get the speedy Herrera. Bit of a double clutch for DeYoung, but I don't think that would have made a difference. That's an infield hit. Tough play. And Herrera is aboard, and he already has a stolen base in this game. Will he run again? I would guess that he would. Kendrick took off on Tyler Lyons in the 6th inning. Tyler threw the ball in the
Well, I've got all the major tooling done. We're going to do a little accent work. Kind of jazz this area up a little bit.
Cannon was watching that, so I would guess he might send Herrera here at some point in this at-bat with the Phillies enjoying a 2-run lead, 5-3. Lyons throws to first. And Herrera back safely. Galvis has flown out, bounced out, and doubled. Switch hitting. Shortstop batting from the right side. Double distance. Throw to first. And fans start to play base. He's not bothered by it. Hands away. He first got to the ballpark. Big pitch outside the strike. To Galvis. He had a hard run here. Came in a hurry. The flags beyond the center of the ball here were, I mean, they were balling. They were howling. And moments later, we had a big thunderstorm. Swing foul back and pitch by the Lions. Galvis, just before the storm came in, with a wind chill, always been the play. Second occur, and then one occur on the sideline. Coming out of the fence. 0-2. Lions to Galvis. Herrera not going. Third ball hit into right field. Base hit. Two got an 0-2 pitch. Herrera's going to go first to third. With that good speed, and now Lions have to go to work again. Well, it's never easy. You get ahead of Galvis 0-2, but he fed one up to him. And he took it to right. You know, I'm just glad, John, you had the rain like that while I was walking to our nation's capital today. You walked to Washington? Not that capital. Oh, I'm talking about our first capital. It was built in 1800, which was at Congress Hall, right down the road from Independence Hall. I walked down to see the Liberty Bell and all that stuff today. And if I'd have gotten rained on like this, I would have had a big problem.
But it waited until late in the afternoon, and we were able to start on time.
On time, and it's flying now. It really is. Swing in a minute. Struck one by Andrew Knapp, the catcher, who has struck out, walked and walked.
Ty Kelly is waiting on deck to bat for Garcia.
Garcia, who stays forward in the 7th inning, right now for Cardinals. Lions trying to get 3 innings. runs on 12 hits for the Phillies, 3 runs on just 4 Cardinal hits, but 2 of those hits home runs. 3 and Vernon Collins. Herrera and Galvis the runners. Next pitch to Kelly is a little bit low, I guess, 2-0. 2015, he was with Memphis.
Well, it's kind of quiet this evening, but that's okay because the replay is always good. So, a little recap of what took place tonight. We did sort of a Tattoo Flash inspired Boba Fett helmet with the crossbones. We threw the Boba Fett insignia on the back. Just kind of round it out, make the wall a little bit more busy. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So we'll get this light going here. So put a bunch of this detail in here. I really like this tool. We'll take a look at it's upside down this direction, but let's do the awkward camera flip, and then we'll take a look at that. So as you can see, I used a different tool. On this side, I used this pebbler versus this one, which you can see the difference. So that was this evening's tooling. Like I said, it was kind of quiet on here, but that's okay. I understand people have lives, but I still like to tool and still like to drink beer. So, recap on that. We were drinking this Citradelic from New Belgium. It was a Tangerine IPA. Clocked in at 6. So that was really nice, really refreshing, especially because it hit like 95 today. About 95 today here in Missouri. I don't know where you're at, but I know it was warm where we're at. So not a whole lot to look at from a recap standpoint of like what we did from previous week. I haven't quite got that Batman done, but I'm going to tell you, it looks awesome. And just need to get that polished and finished up and sewn and everything. But it's going to be pretty cool. Still got some big changes coming down the pipe, so be patient with that. Hopefully we can get that going here within the next month. Probably less than that, but big changes for us. It's going to be pretty exciting. Make things a lot easier, a lot better way to showcase our stuff as far as the website goes. So just kind of stay tuned for that. I appreciate everybody tuning in on Wednesday nights. This is always fun for me because I get to do 2 of my favorite things. So, as always, thanks for tuning in and carry your fandom.